Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've been here live and I kind of fell off the wagon, got off the merry-go-round. So many things happened in life. Life happened. I got really sick. So that was out for about a week and a half. Then I traveled from Oregon back down to San Diego. So that had me out for a week. And then I think I got lazy. If I have to be really honest, one week it was like, oh, I haven't been here for 2 weeks. Not sure I'm ready. Kind of snuck up on me. Anyway, it didn't sneak up on me this week. I'm not being lazy. I'm here and it's good to be back live. I'll see if anybody joins the chat. Please let me know that you're here. I am alone today. Again, not prepared well enough to bring on a guest, and that'll happen next week. In fact, I have a client coming on next week and that'll be really fun. His name is Phil. He's a super great guy. He's a real estate agent. And he's going to be a guest if he's feeling well enough. I know that we missed our call today because he's sick. He was in the ER. He has 103 temperature. So I'm not sure he'll be here next week, but I will be here. I promise. No excuses. Hopefully no life. Phil is here. Hopefully, Phil, you've got, your ice cream, some ice. Oh crap, that's next week. Yes, it's next week. And I'm not going to let you get on today anyway. You're not supposed to be up and about. Birdie tells me that you're only supposed to be eating ice cream right now because you've got something going on with your throat, right? But Rachel, hi. Hopefully you're healthy. Somebody's got to be healthy. Let's see. If I'll make it. If not, I'm calling the new doctor. Go to Oregon. I'll meet you in Oregon. We'll have lunch. We'll feel better. You'll be fine. Yeah, it's no fun being sick. I was really out sick last week. I still have a cough. And then we had an earthquake. Then we had Hurricane Hillary come through. Sunday, I was supposed to do a 5K with my mom. So my mom flew down. My mom's 80. And we were going to do a 5K in San Diego, but of course that got canceled because of the rain and the wind and everything. And then her flight got all messed up. So she's back home and we'll have to look for another one. Anyway, happy day today. If you don't feel well, rest. If you're feeling well, great. I know I had a really interesting coffee chat this morning with another coach. And this coach had asked me, hey, Tanya, what are you working on with your clients right now? He's not a business coach. He's more of a corporate coach. And I am a business coach. And my business folks that I coach, I do keep them on a pretty strict rhythm with what we work on during certain times of the year. And the fourth quarter is sneaking up on us, right? So we have this month and next month, so September is right around the corner, to really solidify how they're going to market, how they're going to serve their clients. This fourth quarter. So we've got October, November, December. October, we've got Halloween and some pumpkin patch parties, some photos for Christmas. So they're decorating for Christmas and having photographers come in and take pictures of their clients for their holiday cards. November is all about gratitude. So there's a lot of gratitude journals being created behind the corner in Canva with my clients. There's pie parties to show their gratitude and appreciation for their clients' business and referrals. They're gifting them pies for their Thanksgiving table. So a lot of gratitude happening in November. And then December, of course, we've got the holidays. And then I hope my clients take a couple of weeks off at the end. No guilt, no blame, no shame, no feeling bad. Take a couple of weeks off, rest, because then we hit it hard come January. And the trick is, if they're really working hard October, November, December, marketing, serving their clients, showing gratitude to their clients, really connecting that last quarter. The trick is, many times come January, February, their pipeline is full. They've done all that they can to grow their pipeline for the beginning of the year, and they're not looking at a naked pipeline. And come October 1st, I say Happy New Year to all my clients, because now we really are solidifying and going into looking at 2024. What did we do well in 2023? What didn't go so well in 2023, right? What do we want to repeat? What do we not want to do? And then what do you want to make? Well, how much money do you want to make? And we break things down backwards. So we look at the end of 2024, go backwards, quarter by quarter, month by month. week by week, and they have a really good roadmap to how to get to the end of that following year. So we do start planning that in October. I actually have a workshop just for my clients in September 29th. We have a 2.5 hour workshop, and then we're all going to have lunch on Zoom because my clients are all over the United States. So we're going to have a Zoom lunch. And the rule, not that I'm a huge rule follower, the rule for our lunch on September 29th will be we don't talk business. Talk anything but business. And then, of course, there'll be some consequences if we do talk about business. So that's September 29th for my clients. So what I want to ask today, anybody listening, do you want me to open it up to the public? Not that one. September 29th really is just for my clients, my brokers, my team leaders, my realtors, my other business owners, roofer, attorney, landscaper. Others can come on, and we're going to do our business planning. And I do want to keep that very private, very intimate. Everybody knows each other. It's very synergistic, very safe place for them to talk about their challenges. However, maybe the following week, I would open it up to the public and have business owners come on and start thinking about what 2024 would look like for them and what the end would look like, and maybe some tips and tricks on how to work that backwards. It's important that it's customized, right? It is not a one size fits all. I can coach, and I do coach a lot of real estate agents, and I promise you, none of their plans are the same. Their roadmap, that travel down the yellow brick road, is different for every single client. You know, my client that has 3 kids under the age of 5, who wants to be a very successful businesswoman, and then I'll have a single gentleman who's 50, lives alone. They both have the same end goal, but I promise you how their roadmap, how they're going to get there, is a lot different. So that's very customizable, and it needs to be. So I'm asking, hey, who would like to have a workshop, maybe 2.5 hours, roll out your maps for next year, your calendars, and talk about what you want, what worked well, what didn't work well, what you could do better, what your mindset was like during this year, all kinds of tips and tricks. And Phil says, bring it on. Well, you better be getting on September 29th, right? That's for you. And if you know of anybody that I don't coach that would like this, realtor or non-realtor, Phil, please let me know, because if I can get 6, 7 to 10 people on, then it's more fun, more synergistic than just having 1 or 2. And I'm happy to open it up to the public. I would charge for that one, though. That wouldn't be one of my free workshops. You know, my Move the Needle is a free workshop that I do once a quarter, and I will do that one as well before the year's out. This one is going to be pure planning and how to plan and why we plan and what that might look like for marketing, advertising, social media, customer service. Huge on exceeding expectations on customer service. As Rachel knows, as Phil knows, I'm big on checklists, right? Making it an assembly line process that is customized with your client, yet there's still some things in there that I want to make sure we, work smarter, not harder, and have a checklist. So all kinds of things we can work on planning 2024. Okay, it's been a long time since I've gone live, so I need to drink some water. Hold on just a second. I feel like I've been talking nonstop, and I have. So that's what I'm doing right now, is making sure that September 29th is a very special time for my clients, that they are in a safe environment, they roll up their sleeves, we really get to work on what their months are going to look like up in the coming year. And by September 9th, I know my clients, most of my clients will have October, November, December solidified what they want, how they're going to do it. And that was a coach call today. Super eye-opening, right? So I've got a client who's like, yeah, I know what I'm going to do October, November, December. I have a plan. I'm going to do this in October, this in November. I have a huge thing planned for December. Like, awesome. That's a lot to give to your clients. Not saying no, but the question was, how are you going to do this? She's a solopreneur. She doesn't have an assistant. She has a great real estate business and now wants to tackle a couple parties in the last quarter, holiday cards in the last quarter, some Popeyes and bringing pumpkins and gifts to her clients, having a pie party. Like, this is great, but you're going to need to hire a party planner. You need to have at least a temporary assistant to help you with all of this. And so it was eye-opening for me that this discussion needed to had happened sooner. But it was also eye-opening to her that yes, us driven women, men, we tend to say yes to a lot of things and think we can handle all of it on our own. And she's going to need help if she wants this to be efficient, effective, fun, right? And something that's worthwhile for her to want to do again and not be under the table when it's all over. She's going to need some help. So now that's what we're coaching on right now, is how to find some temporary help for her during the last 3 months, because she wants to have a full pipeline come January, February, and I want her to as well. All right, what else am I working on with my clients right now? A lot of mindset, a lot of upside down clients with the interest rates going up, right, in the 7s. So a lot of mindset, a lot of conversations. And another thing that seems to be on the forefront right now is hours of operation. Setting those expectations with clients, and it goes both ways. How would you like to be communicated with as your real estate agent, as your business owner, as your attorney, whatever that is? How do you want to be communicated with? Do you want me to call you? Do you want me to text you? Do you want me to email you? Are there some days that are better than others? And really set a clear expectation on what they need from us as business owners. And it goes the same way to have them say, hey, when I email you or I text you or however that is you want me to communicate with me, could you please get back with me within 24 hours? Because I know I have a lot of clients who then all of a sudden disappear and they get frustrated and they don't know what's going on. And I said, well, did you kind of set this agreement up in the beginning? Hey, if I email you, do you want to go see this house that just came on the market? Could you please respond within 24 hours versus ignoring my text? Those are great expectations to set right up in the beginning. How we're going to be respectful, what our hours are. So if a client texts you at 11 p.m., is that really when you want to respond? Or are your hours from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.? And after 9, you're not going to respond to the next day. It's only fair that everybody knows, right? So setting expectations has been huge this last week or the last 2 weeks. A lot of ghosting or miscommunication or hurt feelings going on. So that is something I'm teaching my clients in my group coaching, my one-to-one coaching. Be clear. Clarity is kind. Be clear with setting expectations with your communication, and it goes both ways. This is how I can communicate. This is when my doors are open. If you want me to text you, then I'll text you. If you would prefer me to pick up the phone or email you, I'm happy to do that. And in return, can you please return my emails, text, phone calls within 24 hours? When don't you want me to call you? I'll call you when you want me to call you. It goes both ways. It's not just one-sided. So that's huge with setting that up. So Phil says 9 to 9, only half days. Okay. Yeah, I'm typically 9 to 9 unless something specific comes up. Yes. And how about days off? Right. So when I was a full-time real estate agent, my day off was Friday. Now, of course, if we're negotiating a house, I'm not disappearing on a Friday, right? And potentially losing that house. So yes, as a realtor, we do need to be flexible with hours, or we need a backup. So if I'm having Friday off, then my partner or another realtor in the office is going to take my calls that day. But typically, if I'm negotiating, I don't disappear. Yeah. So days off are important. And having everybody know, so that, again, there's no surprises. So communication, clear communication is super, super important. All right, any other questions? So we've got Rachel and Phil. You've held up the show for me. Thank you. If you got any questions, I'm going to take a sip of water, put it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll probably end soon. And yeah, Phil, you're up next week. What else has been going on in the business world besides interest rates? That's about it. Videos, 4 to 6 dinner workout. Yes. And so if they know you're not available, Rachel, from 4 to 6 because you have appointment, they don't necessarily need to know that's when you work out. That's up to you if you want to say that or not. But from 4 to 6, you have a personal appointment. As long as they know that and they know you're not going to communicate during those hours, there's no hurt feelings. So I think that's great. And yeah, it's great to have those boundaries. Boundaries are good. The B word, boundaries. Love it. All right, I'm going to sign off. Oh, hold on just a second. I'm going to take off my glasses. I'm in a hospital bed right now waiting for the next step. Good grief, Phil. Okay, I need you to stay in communication with me, okay? With how things are going. I know you've got a lot of family and support there, but if you need anything, let me know, right? And we've got a lot of friends there too, Marianne and Cody and all kinds of people that can come to your rescue if you need it. Phil, get healthy. And I'll reach out to you, over the weekend and stay in touch. Rachel, thank you for keeping me company today. I really appreciate it. It's good to get back live. It really is. I think it's been about 3 weeks that I took off between traveling and then me being sick. And then, like I said, some wonderful weather that came through and everything. But I love going live. I love when I have a guest. Don't go by myself very often, so it's kind of weird. I maybe need to have a list of all these topics, but for now, those are the main topics I've been coaching on right now: is communication, expectations, boundaries. A lot of planning is going on right now. And Phil, all good is here. Good. I know you're going to be good, but it's no fun. I can't imagine, that knowing who you are, that you're having a whole heck of a lot of fun being in a hospital bed. I know you're making a lot of staff laugh, so that's cool. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, both of you. I appreciate both of you very much. And you know where to find me. All right, signing off. Thanks.